Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. We're delighted that you joined us today for this fourth annual public meeting. We're filming today's event, and components of the meeting will be video streamed on our website in the near future. We welcome those watching on our website. This is the annual public meeting of Canada Lands Company Limited. Canada Lands is a self-financing federal commercial crown corporation activated in 1995 by its sole shareholder, the Government of Canada. We report to the Parliament of Canada through the Honourable Rona Ambrose, Minister of Public Works and Government Services. Through a subsidiary, Canada Lands Company optimizes the financial and community value of surplus government properties, as well as holds and operates certain assets such as the CN Tower in Toronto. With this mandate, the company operates at arm's length from the government in acquiring properties from various federal departments, agencies, and crown corporations. By almost any measure, this past year has been a tremendous success for Canada Lands. I'm honored to speak to you today about the accomplishments that have been achieved, and thanks to the entire organization for these accomplishments. The role of every individual is important, and we are very grateful. In my role as chairman of Canada Lands, it has been my honor and privilege to associate with this tremendous group of people on the board and in the senior leadership. It is our faithful employees across the country, our talented senior leadership team, and our skilled and experienced board of directors that together have produced a year of exceptional results. In all our offices across Canada, in Chilliwack, Calgary, Edmonton, Ottawa, Montreal, and Halifax, we are proud and thankful for the hard work of dedicated people to accomplish the company's mandate and its greater vision. We work hard and deliver results. As part of the board approved strategic direction, Canada Land's CEO and team implemented the strategy of high standards, increased accountability, improved operational efficiency, and a move forward with a plan for sustainable growth. Our success was the result of intense focus, introspection, and effort to create shareholder value on the part of the entire organization. We committed ourselves to high standards, accountability for results, and effective corporate governance and senior executive leadership. We emphasize doing things right, but also doing the right things. As of year end, Canada Lands has paid more than $1 billion to Canada in acquisition, government carrying cost elimination, taxes and dividends. This $1 billion is in addition to the $7 billion in development expenditures that Canada Lands has enabled and empowered in partnership with the private sector and Canadian communities. The board of directors' role is to ensure consistent leadership of the organization through a CEO, approve the strategic direction, provide operational oversight, and perform the audit function. In addition to approving a strategic direction in the last fiscal year, this year, the board moved to retain Mark Laroche as our president and CEO of Canada Lands for another term. In addition, our colleague Wayne McIntosh was reappointed to our board of directors. Both gentlemen bring great strength to our team. Canada Lands continues to create lasting value for both the Government of Canada and the communities where we are privileged to serve. From our environmentally sustainable, internationally lauded development process to the many different civic legacies we are creating in communities from coast to coast. Canada Land's vision, mission, values, and strategic direction have put us in a position of achieving our mandate today while also meeting the challenges of the future. I'm proud to be associated with Canada Lands Company and for the honor and privilege of serving our shareholder, the Government of Canada. Thank you, Mark Laroche, and all the dedicated people of the Canada Lands Company for all that you do for this company and for our shareholder. We have earned the right to be proud of Canada Lands, not just for what we have accomplished, but for the manner in which we have done it. We gain the pride the old-fashioned way. We earn it every day. Now I have the honor of introducing the President and CEO of Canada Lands Company, Mr. Mark Laroche. Mark's accomplishments with Canada Lands and throughout his career have been significant. We are privileged to have Mark as our CEO, and we look forward to his continued success.
Thank you very much, Grant, for your inspiring words, as well as your dedication and leadership as chairman of the board. Mesdames et messieurs, au nom de la Société immobilière du Canada, j'aimerais vous souhaiter personnellement la bienvenue à notre 4e Assemblée annuelle publique. I've had the pleasure of serving as President and CEO here at Canada Lands for the last 5 years, and each year is more enriching and energizing than the last. For that, I want to express my sincere gratitude to our board of directors, my colleagues on the senior management team, and to all employees of Canada Lands. Je suis vraiment reconnaissant d'avoir le privilège de travailler au sein d'une société de ce calibre, et je suis fier des réalisations que nous accomplissons tous les jours. Since our inception in 1995, Canada Lands Company has been clearly focused on a single goal: to optimize the financial and community value of strategic properties that are no longer required by the Government of Canada. The nature of our mandate presents unique challenges, but having a straightforward directive provides clarity. This is why it is no coincidence that despite enjoying one of our most successful years on record, CLC is not slowing down. This past year, we restructured the company to increase our corporate efficiency. We completed the transition of our accounting practices to international financial reporting standards, and we are engaged in new and exciting projects. As President and CEO of Canada Lands Company, I am proud to say that excelling at what we do is not an option, but a commitment. I am pleased to report that in 2011-2012, Canada Lands paid dividends of approximately $21 million to our shareholder, the Government of Canada, and that we also made $17 million in note repayments to the Receiver General of Canada. La Société immobilière du Canada a produit un bénéfice net avant impôt de près de 81 millions de dollars, 71 millions de notre division immobilière et siège social et 10 millions de la division de la tour CN. Speaking of the CN Tower, I am proud to report yet another strong year from this Canadian icon, which celebrated its 35th anniversary this past year and was presented with the Business of the Year award at the Tourism Industry Association of Canada's annual Tourism Summit. The CN Tower division had incredible success with the launch of Edgewalk, the first new major tourist attraction in Toronto in the past 18 years. Edgewalk exceeded all projected attendance estimates. Thanks to the hard work of its many employees, combined attendance at the CN Tower for the year was over 2 million visitors and guests. From Chilliwack in BC to St. John's in Newfoundland and Labrador, CLC's project received recognition from industry, and the public this year for our innovation and success. Le projet des bassins du Nouveau Havre à Montréal fait partie de ces projets. Le site, dont l'aménagement devrait être terminé au cours de 8 à 10 prochaines années, renouvellera le secteur historique du port intérieur de Montréal et créera un quartier à usage mixte, plus dense et plus dynamique. Les travaux d'excavation des 2 premières phases du projet résidentiel ont débuté durant l'exercice et les premières unités de logement devraient être terminées à l'automne 2013. La plupart de ces unités, d'ailleurs, se sont vendues très rapidement. Our management, business acumen, and expertise were also highlighted this past year by the successful sale of the Metro Toronto Convention Centre complex and the groundbreaking at Ripley's Aquarium of Canada. The MTCC sale was a significant business deal involving one of the company's signatures assets. The sale was timely and valued at $237.4 million, despite an uncertain global economic environment. It was also the largest single transaction in CLC's history and represented another step forward in CLC's mandate to continually find ways of optimizing the value of selected assets originally belonging to the Government of Canada. The Ripley's Aquarium Canada broke ground in June 2011 at the base of the CN Tower. The aquarium facility will be operated by Ripley under a long-term lease with Canada Lands that was finalized in the summer of 2011. Construction is now well underway on the aquarium, which will be one of the largest in North America. When operational, the aquarium will create 300 to 350 jobs. The aquarium is expected to generate more than $220 million in tax revenues for all 3 levels of government within the first 20 years. This is the most successful public-private partnership project in CLC's history. In British Columbia, 2 sales closed at Glenlyon Business Park in the past year. 4 acres of lands were sold to a pharmaceutical company, and a building was sold to a local investor. On the other side of the country, in October 2011, CLC closed the sale of 6.2 acres of land at Franklin Crossing to the City of Moncton. The land will become part of Moncton's trail system. Ces exemples vous donnent une idée des opérations réussies que la Société a conclues durant le dernier exercice. Si vous voulez en savoir davantage à propos de la Société immobilière du Canada et de nos nombreux projets très intéressants, je vous invite à visiter notre site web clcl.ca et clc.ca. Over the past 17 years, CLC has forged a positive and sustainable financial, environmental, and civic legacy in the communities that we have helped to develop. Canada Lands Company is relatively small, but our goals are ambitious. Our company is completely aligned with our shareholders' objective, as stated in our letter of expectation from Minister Ambrose, notably to develop a detailed business case and analysis for the streamlining of assets between Canada Lands and its subsidiaries, and to continue to advise on the possible benefits of Canada Lands becoming the central disposal agency for the government. From Montreal's new harbourfront to Toronto's downtown core, from Alberta's booming urban centres to Greater Vancouver's commercial area, we are quite literally shaping and developing the places Canadians live, work, and play. Canada Lands Company has proven itself a successful organization, but striving to be the best is not a destination. It is a continuous journey. We want to lead, not follow. 17 years from when we began, it is important to remind ourselves that we are still moving forward.